What's up, guys? Proper Truth here, and welcome back to the channel. Now, if you've been recently been watching my videos, you guys noticed that I've been really working hard on this past month with Lightsworns. Now, when Lightsworns first came out, a lot of people played it as a pure version, but then it quickly went into like Twilight, Chaos, and a lot of people have been stuck with it, and Lightsworns became an engine. Now, the cool and good thing about Lightsworns is just the fact that it doesn't matter what format you're in. Some people find ways to put Lightsworns in different decks. Like, you know, right now I'm working on Thundersworn and working on my Chaos, and there's other difference. You got Dragon Lightsworns. You know, I'm surprised Dragon Links haven't even incorporated Lightsworns into it, but that would be pretty interesting to see. But today, as you guys see from the title, you guys are gonna be getting an updated version of my Lightsworn deck. A lot of you guys on the Facebook group have asked me, you know, what did I do to replace O-Lion. Now, I know I posted up duels and even gave you guys a deck profile on what to replace with O-Lion, but that was with Thundersworns. Here, I'm actually going to be giving you guys my personal deck and what I replaced it with, and replaced O-Lion with. Also, since we got like Dragoon and stuff, it's you can't. Dragoon is the GOAT right now. You can't go wrong with putting him in anything. Just like I said, you can put Lightsworns almost with any deck, and Dragoon is going in every deck. So before we get started, don't forget, if you're new to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, show some love to the channel. Also, check out my affiliated TCG player account there. I just started up an Instagram. I'll be putting that in the description below for y'all. And if you guys really do enjoy this deck profile, just show some love. Throw some comments in the comments below. Tell me what y'all think, and let's get straight to it. All right. So I ended up cutting the deck in half because the deck is not 40. It's not 40. It's 45. I try to keep it as close as I can to 40. It's sad because I love 40 card Lightsworns, but Chaos, you gotta keep it up there. So first up, Judgment Dragon. I had Judgment Dragon at 2 in my last profile, but I decided to put it down to 1 just to add better consistency, especially that I added the Dragoon stuff into it. You can take JD out. JD is not mandatory, guys. I just personally put JD because I love JD. JD is just my guy. JD and Minerva, best to me, one of the best cards in the game. No matter what format it is, JD will always be JD, blowing up the boards. Next up, I kept the Chaos Dragon Levineers at 3. I personally did this. You can't play it at 2. I kept it like this because Dragon Levineer is too good. You know, banish light and dark, pop 2 cards on the board that doesn't target, or light special summon, or dark pluck cards out of your hand, your opponent's hand. Too good, and great for rank 8s. So 3. Off to the Lightsworns. I kept Lumina at 3. Lumina might go down to 2, to be honest. Just because, and the only real reason why is because it's a normal summon. Now, unless you can get her to be special summon, like maybe with Monster Reborn or something, or Konami happens to be nice enough to give us a Lightsworn card that special summons them out of the hand, you know, or even out of the grave, even better, you know. But I kept it at, I left it at 3 for now, just to still keep testing on. But it might go down to 2 because remember, you more or less you want to summon Raiden. Raiden is your, like I said, always says, your bread and butter, peanut butter and jelly. So Lumina's at 3 for now. Can't put it to 2. Lumina's Lumina. 3 Raidens, like I said, your peanut butter and jelly, have 2, level 4 tuner, no 2 cards. I kept Wolf at 3. I know a lot of people disagree. I'm a do this. I know it's gonna be cut off a little bit, but I kept 3 wolves, but I decided to drop Felice down to 2. Now, I did that just because I incorporated the Dragoon engine into it. So that was the only real reason why I did that. I needed space, and I was like, I didn't want a brick. So it's less of a brick. Let me put it to you like this. The moment you put the Dragoon engine into it, you're technically adding more bricks to the deck, but not at the same time, in a way. It's only bricks if you draw into it. Even if it's in the graveyard, you can still put them back into the deck with chaos space. So it's not as bad as you can really think of it. you know, if you banish them, and that's how you'll learn as you keep going. But you technically added more bricks to the deck, so on top of that, I increased the deck to 45, so it's less likely that I'm gonna get a mill with magical dragon or even Minerva. So I decided to drop, I'd rather have dropped her to 2 rather than Wolf, because she can only be special summoned through a monster effect. Wolf is whenever he's sent from the deck to the grave. So, and she's a level 4 tuner like Raiden, you know, needle fiber target. So I dropped that down. Next up, the last Lightsworn is Baby Minerva. Baby Minerva is always in here as an additional mill, and sometimes that mill is just a luck mill. And again, tuner, needle fiber. You can special summon it or use it to summon needle fiber. Diversity, black and white dragon. Black and white dragon, it's chaos. It's a chaos deck. You know, you should always be playing this if you're playing chaos. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm gonna put all these guys here, and gals. 1 guy, 2 gals. 2 Valkyries still, and Chaos Creator. I might want to add another creator. I know I said that in the last video, but I also might want to add another Valkyrie. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure on the Valkyrie. Just something I want to test. I am testing online to try to get an idea if I really want to. But there are times when I do want that 3rd Valkyrie, especially, remember, you're milling a lot. So Chaos Creator is too good. Like, I know I'm gonna play 2. I don't know. I just gotta see how if it's gonna be consistent. Because if you mill it, then damn, it's not hard to put him back in the deck. Like I said, chaos space, but it's really good. It's free special summon. So I might just do 2 Chaos Valkyries and 2 Chaos Creators. So definitely at least this ratio for now, the 2 Valkyries and the Creator is fine. I'm just overdoing things. The one Photon Thrasher still. Photon Thrasher is a free special summon. So, and is a free 4 if you need to go into Link, Exceed, or Synchro. So I still have 1 Star Leech. Star Leech is to get back mainly the Chaos Dragon Levineers. It could get JD. It can get Emperor Dragon, but mainly it's Chaos Levineer. Trust me. Most of the time you're getting Levineer back. 1 Trick Clown. It's Trick Clown. It's a Wolf, Felice, you name it. Then the 1 Buster, because it's Buster's still in this format still, shockingly. It's like dodge 2 Banlist, so it's hilarious. Locking out your opponent out of the extra deck. So you have to. Pretty cool. The replacement of Jet Synchron / O-Lion is Recover. Recover is somewhat like Jet Synchron, if you really think about it, but instead of pitching a card, you're paying 2 Gs to bring it out from the graveyard. If your opponent has 5 or more cards in their extra deck than you do. So trust me, by the time you go into the link combos and everything, by the time this comes out and is in your grave, you're already at your 5th extra deck summon. So it just becomes like something you just can bring out and stuff. So that's my replacement for now. I want to find something else to put with it. Specifically, that could be a tuner, another tuner or something, or maybe a level 2 tuner. Not 100% sure, but this is definitely my replacement for one of the other O-Lion or Jet Synchron, mainly Jet Synchron. But really good card. Then the 1 Christia. Christia is, you're still doing the whole locking out of special summons along with the Buster lock as well, if possible. Christia just shuts down everything. Then the Pendulums, Emperor, and 1 Odd Eyes Revolution still. I still kept this ratio, but to try to drop the deck down to at least a 43 card deck, I might take these out. Not too sure. If anything, definitely Revolution Dragon and keeping the Emperor. The only, like I said, in the last video, the only real reason why Revolution is in here is because of Emperor. But if you draw into Emperor, then Revolution is kind of like dead in your hand. It's only good in the grave for like light targets if you're banishing something, you know, for it or something, or trying to get a draw from Chaos Space if it's banished. You know, that's pretty much it. But I might actually just take him out and keep the Emperor. He's not a bad card. It's just the fact that it's a 1-for-1, and you really don't want to do 1-for-1s like that, especially if you draw into it. Then it's like, and if worst comes to worst, you can chaos space the Emperor Dragon, so you really don't need to play Revolution. He's in here just for now, but it could be something to drop down the deck to at least a 44, 43 if you want, up to you. So definitely the Emperor for now. Then next up, your Dragoon materials, your Red Eyes, your Dark Magician. Now, just throwing this out there, guys, if you mill it, it's not a big deal depending on your hand. So this is why I want to play another Chaos Creator, because with Chaos Creator you can select the 3, and this could be one of them, or this could be both of them, and the other one can be something to be special summon. You can recycle them right back into the deck and special summon the 3rd monster, and you just recycled them into the deck to use Red Eyes Fusion. Now, there is a card I am looking for. I think it's called Magicalized Fusion. It lets you fuse from the graveyard. So like if you milled them, you can actually activate Magicalized Fusion, banish them, and special summon Dragoon that way as well. That will probably be a little bit more consistent with a build like this because it's Lightsworns. But you could play that and the Red Eyes Fusion. So you could take out the Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon and put in the Magicalized Fusion and still be able to do something. That way if you do mill your Red Eyes Fusion but you still have the materials in the graveyard as well. I mean, if you milled the materials and you have Magicalized in your hand, Magicalized Fusion in your hand, you know, banish them, special summon, you know, stuff like that. You know, or like I mentioned, the Chaos Creator, recycle them back, special summon the 3rd monster, and then you Red Eyes Predator Plant, Red Eyes Fusion from there. You know, there's ways around it. You just gotta find that way to do it. So off to the spells. Still playing 3 Chaos Space. Chaos Space is awesome. It's your Rhoda and your Upstart Goblin, if you want to be if you think of it like that. Still playing the 3 Charger Light Brigades. It's your, again, another Rhoda for a level 4 or lower Lightsworn, and it's not once per turn. Mill is the cost, guys. Mills is the cost. Don't forget that. So next is the 3 Solar Recharges. Again, draw power. That's not once per turn. Really good. Have to, and you're getting mills out of it. And then pretty much the 1-ofs is your Monster Reborn, your Foolish, and your Red Eyes, wow. Your Reinforcements of the Army, and your Red Eyes Fusion. These are your 1-ofs. It's staples in the deck. Red Eyes Fusion is not really a staple, but everybody's playing it, so why not you play it, right? If you can get your hands on it, or if you have it, throw it in here. That's what I did. So, yeah, your 1-ofs, and then the 1 trap is your Grave Digger Trap Hole. I'm still playing the Reflation. So like I said, 45 cards in the main deck. Off to the extra deck, your 1 Dragoon. Too good. This card, it's gonna get banned. It's just this card alone can just stop. Like, you Red Eyes Fusion in the hand, he can alone be a problem because you're gonna negate, and he can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So yeah, unless he's getting kaiju'd, he's a problem. Synchros. The synchro lineup I changed, as you guys can see, is no Herald in the deck. I took Herald out just to test with the Dragoon, because Dragoon is technically a Herald just by pitching a card. Herald, you have to tribute it. And I'd rather have my opponent deal with a Dragoon than a Herald, because in the battle phase they could just punch the Herald and then they can go off from there. So that's why I replaced it with Metal Marcher, Savage, and Magical Dragon. Those are the only synchros that you basically playing. Off to the Exceeds, you're going to be playing, of course, the 1 Minerva, the 1 Reflatia, the 1 Dweller, and the 1 number 38 Hope. I kept Minerva in it. A lot of people are not playing Minerva. I play Minerva for a name for JD if you can get him into the hand, or and also it's milling. That it's just extra mills and draw power, and extra mills and to pop stuff on the board that she doesn't target. She just destroys things. So if you happen to be milling those 3 Lightsworns, you get to pop 3 cards. So That's why she's in there. But I'll be honest, every time I do summon her, I'm most likely linking her away. I just use her mainly for the draw power, if possible. And Reflacia is because the Gravedigger Trap Hole. I kept her in there. I'm still back and forth with taking her out with the Trap Hole, because if you mill the Trap Hole and she's on board, it's not that bad because she's an Earth, so you can bring back Recover, who's also Earth, and then link right into Carrier, because two monsters with the same type. And then Dweller, because it's Dweller, and Hope is just because you have a bunch of 8s in here. To the links, your link 4s will be just Apollousa. I forgot I took Access Code Token. Access Code Token wasn't here. I took him out. The extra deck in this deck is really tight and it sucks. It really is. But Apollousa is, to me in this format, a little bit better than Access Code Talker. Access Code Talker is just for game winning. But in this deck, with everything you summon, trust me, you should be winning the duel. But definitely Apollousa for the negations of monsters. Your only link 3 is Mighty Pony, Unicorn. You don't need any other link 3s, trust me. And then your link 2s will be your Needle Fiber or Halquip Falbrax. I can never say the name. Predator Plant, IP, and Union Carrier. These are your most linked 2s in Yu-Gi-Oh right now in any meta format. So if in this, you're gonna be summoning majority of the time in every duel. These are gonna be your main 3 to summon. And if you happen just able to get an IP on board, then even better. Then the only link 1 is the Link Ross. So that is the deck, guys. Look at me, I'm dropping cards. That is the deck, guys. And like I said, the deck can break. It's Lightsworns. Like if you're playing Wolf and Felice, best believe you're gonna break. And then you're adding the Dragoon engine materials into it, the Dark Magician and the Red Eyes Dragon. Can be breaks, but you know what? To me, that's almost any deck. You know, but you have to just learn how to play around it, and playing around it, using with the Chaos Creator and stuff like that, which is why I said I think you guys, I'm gonna do it. I think you guys should play a second Chaos Creator, just because he recycles all that back in, which means now you can use your resources that you thought were dead. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile, and if you really did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, show some love to the channel. I'm really trying to get to that 2,000 subscriber mark, guys, so show that love. Also check out my affiliated TCG player account, will be listed below. I'm gonna be adding new cards. I gotta add a couple cards for friends on there. I'll be doing that this week. It's just been crazy with work. And check out, I just started Instagram, so it'll be down there as well. Show some love, follow there as well. Share the love, guys, spread the love. And guys, thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you at the next video. Later. That you'll be dead to me.